Meghan has never publicly voiced a desire to run for office following her return to the U.S. at the end of March 2020. However, her activism and decision to campaign on certain issues have been seen by royal watchers and commentators as a possible interest of the Duchess of Sussex in dipping her toes in politics. And a California-based PR expert believes Meghan could be successful if she decided to enter the political arena in the Bear Flag state, as she is championing issues many local voters care about. Her triumph would be independent of her royal title, the commentator added, as many voters are more focused on the issues championed than the person who runs. Brand and reputation management expert Eric Schiffer told Express.co.uk, at the end of the day, people are practical when it comes to politics, and Meghan knows this. She knows the raw title is not going to stop her from winning a seat as long as she continues to hit on the heart of what matters to the people of the areas which she is interested in covering, and there are pockets of California in which she is absolutely on point in piercing precisely what people want. Mr. Schiffer further explained how Meghan could be successful in the blue state thanks to the issues she champions and not her title or fame, by quoting Tip O'Neill, the former U.S. Speaker of the House. He said, "Tip O'Neill said years ago that all politics is local, so what matters is, are you aligning with what matters to the people? And do they trust you to be a great steward to those issues they care about?" Using former U.S. President Donald Trump as an example, Mr. Schiffer added, "We saw this with Donald Trump. A lot of people who were Trump supporters didn't like how he acted, but they liked how he would be an unstoppable force on issues that mattered to them." Meghan showed an interest in politics during her studies, as she graduated from the prestigious Northwestern University in Illinois with a double major bachelor's degree in theater and international studies. While attending Northwestern, she broadened her horizon by completing an internship at the U.S. Embassy in Buenos Aires. She eventually chose the acting career but remained a vocal campaigner on issues close to her heart, including racial and gender equality and period poverty. Before joining the royal family in 2018, she was an ambassador for World Vision, an advocate for the UN entity for gender equality and the empowerment of women, and an ambassador for the organization One Young World. Meghan remained politically neutral during her years as senior royal, but continued to champion gender equality after her marriage with Prince Harry. In 2019, she attended a star-studded panel of feminists and leading personalities to mark International Women's Day. After Meghan and Prince Harry stepped down as senior royals in the spring of 2020, the Duchess became vocal about the importance of voter registration, taking part in a few initiatives aiming to push U.S. citizens to register to vote ahead of the 2020 presidential election. In September 2020, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were accused of interfering in the U.S. democratic process by a few critics, including Republican Congressman Jason Smith. At the time, the pair filmed a video for Time 100 during which, without endorsing neither candidate running for president, Harry appealed to U.S. voters to reject hate speech, misinformation and online negativity ahead of the election, while Meghan called the upcoming vote the most important election of our lifetime. More recently, Meghan has been advocating for paid parental leave in the U.S. In October, she supported the Paid Leave for All campaign by penning a letter addressed to the U.S. Senate Majority Leader, Chuck Schumer, and the House Speaker, Nancy Pelosi. The deeply personal open letter, which presented a letterhead reading the office of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and was signed off by the royal as Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, saw the American opening up on her family's struggles when she was a child and how she started working at the age of 13 to cover odds and ends. It also emerged Meghan has cold-called U.S. senators in a bid to sway them to support paid family leave provisions in Mr. Biden's Build Back Better legislation. Last month, the Duchess defended her decision to speak about paid parental leave amid accusations she was getting involved in politics despite being a member of the royal family. Appearing on the New York Times Dealbooks Summit, Meghan said, "I don't see this as a political issue, frankly. Look, there's certainly a precedent amongst my husband's family and the royal family of not having any involvement in politics, but paid leave, from my standpoint, is a humanitarian issue.